phrasing. Phrasing is just the ability of create phrases, so interesting sentences with music, with notes. If we compare it to a language, the alphabet is our scale, and phrases are interesting combination of letters, words, and with the grammar that we know. So the grammar could be, using the right scale for the right chord. So you see that the comparison is quite good, it's quite valid. So let's say I'll use again the same track, and let's say that I'm using certain phrases. That could be a phrase in G major, and it's like a snippet. And a good way to develop the phrases are to do like a question and answer thing. That's quite typical of blues. Okay, so I've used the first part as the question, and then I answered twice with a different answer, so to speak. Okay, so you can use that, you can repeat, you can use a phrase and repeat it, like repetition is always many ways of creating phrases. A good way is actually taking them from solos, from the tradition. I will use now a phrase that is actually quite recognizable. In the original version of it, it's in D minor, and I'll play it now. I'm sure you recognize that phrase. It's the beginning of a very famous Pink Floyd solo by David Gilmour. And if I use that, it's actually in the pentatonic minor of D, which is same as saying the pentatonic major of F. Okay, so I will now use it both in G major and in the pentatonic minor during the solo. And so I'm using a sentence, phrase that is quite recognizable, that I've taken from another source, and I will kind of modify it to fit in the context of the solo that I'm playing, which is in G major. Okay, I'll give it a go. And so on. So you can really take material from any solo, from any context, any instrument. Really, it's not just about guitar, and just then modify it once you know where it comes from. So in this case, I knew that it was material from the D minor pentatonic, and once I extract from the the key, I know that that's minor pentatonic material, and I can use it in any other context. So I've used to then adapt it to my solo in G major. That's it.